How's it going, everybody? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Matt. I'm a part-time reseller based out of California. So by the time you guys are watching this video, me and my family are actually going to be on vacation. We're heading up to the cabin for 3 nights. It's going to be 2 full days, something like that. I know it's 2 full days and then 1 half day. But yeah, we're just going to be riding the motorcycle, doing some fishing, hitting up the hiking trails, and just having a good time in general. It's been a long time since we all been on a vacation together, so it's much needed. But yeah, let's get into the eBay room. I think we have 9 things going out today. I might actually show you guys that stuff outside here because it's such a nice morning. So let's get right to it. All right, so we have a total of 9 orders today, and the total gross sales from these 9 orders is $515. So a decent day overall. Really happy about that. The big portion of that is going to be this right here. So someone came in. I had a total of 8 of these things listed, like a quantity of 8. Someone came in and bought them all. So these are just vintage pantyhose. I got these from an estate sale. I paid $160 for a whole bunch of stuff. It was like pretty much my whole trunk was full of stuff for 160 bucks. We're already on the profit on this deal, so this is just going to be pure profit here. For the total of 8 here, the person paid, it's just under $240 with free shipping. And I checked, this person lives in Oregon, so it's not going to cost a whole bunch for me to ship these out. At most, it's going to cost me $9. And that's with putting it in a box, protecting it, patting it a little bit, and getting it out the right way. So nice little sell here. Good way to start off the day. And definitely look out for this kind of stuff when you're out there, because vintage women's products like this, brand new stuff that they used to use that they don't sell anymore, they're out there looking for them, and when they run out, they have to go find them. And when they find them, sometimes they buy all of them if you have multi-quantity. So that was a pretty nice start. Let's go grab the next one. All right, so there's going to be one item that's going out today from a YouTube friend sale, but she wants to remain anonymous, and she doesn't want me to say what I'm sending out to this person. So she actually bought something for her nephew. He has a YouTube channel called Picking Vegas and Beyond. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll go check it out after I'm done here. But yeah, she bought some for him, and she said that he probably watches the channel, so she doesn't want me to say exactly what she picked up for him. But yeah, thank you so much. You know who you are for that purchase, and hopefully he enjoys it. And yeah, I'll go check out his channel. All right, so that's going to be mixed in here somewhere. I'm not going to tell you guys what item that is. But yeah, up next we have this binary little transmitter. So I got a whole box of these things at a garage sale. It was these things, a bunch of other stuff. Paid 15 bucks for the whole box, and I think total we had listings of like just around 500 bucks just from that one little box. This thing here sold for $30 free shipping. To ship this one out, it's probably going to cost about 4 bucks. It has a little bit of weight to it, but it's still going to go first class and ship out for that first class like cheaper rate. So yeah, nice little item here. And that's about it for this. If you guys see, basically I went to a guy's garage sale, and he works on like audio stuff for home entertainment, and he basically just had a bunch of stuff that was left over from jobs. So when you're in a situation like that and there's a bunch of stuff, don't be afraid to just pick it all up if you don't know anything about it, because sometimes you're going to hit some home runs. This box in general was a lot better than I thought, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go ship this one out real quick. All right, up next we got some Club Earth little lizards going out. So I've talked about these before on my channel. Club Earth is definitely a bolo. If you see stuff like this made by Club Earth, definitely pick it up, because these things, when you're out at the thrift store or garage sales, you might not think that they're worth anything, but these little plastic rubbery lizard things, and they have other things like frogs, horses, stuff like that, they're actually worth some good money. So this little set of 8 lizards, brand new in its box, sold for $37 and some change plus shipping. So that's pretty amazing. Basically, it's about 5 bucks per little lizard in here. So yeah, I was super happy about finding a bunch of these just the other day at a garage sale. I already knew about them, so that's why I knew to pick them up. But now you guys know about them, and I've found them before, and I found them again. We'll probably find them another time down in the future, and that means that you guys probably will too. So look out for these things because they're pretty good. Shipping them out, it's going to be pretty light. It's probably going to cost me about 4 bucks to ship this one out. All right, next we got some dry wax paper going out. So these sell for about I think I'm selling them for $14.99 free shipping. And every time I sell them, I'm making about $7 net profit. I probably sold about 60 of these so far. I still have about 20 of them left. So these have actually been pretty good sellers for me. And into them, I have about 25 cents per item. But like I said, it's about $7 net profit every time. So stuff like this, even though it's a low profit margin, I'm still okay with it if I have a bunch of them. So yeah, and they're super simple to ship out. I just throw them in a little padded flat rate envelope and they're good to go. All right, up next we got this chef alarm going out. So I got this from that same deal where I got those lizards. So at that place I paid $50 for a whole bunch of brand new vintage old stock items. And yeah, this thing here sold for $47.99 plus shipping. So this one here almost makes all our money back. We're already in the profit on this deal, but yeah, this was a nice little surprise from that deal. When I was there, I only looked up one thing. Everything else I just went like off my, like of a hunch. I was just kind of like off my knowledge and reselling background. I was just kind of picking things up that I thought were good. And I've actually been doing that a lot lately. Like the last couple weekends I've been doing that primarily. There was one garage sale where I looked up a bunch of stuff, but then the other ones I was just kind of hitting them and just picking up stuff that I liked. Usually if it's cheap enough, like recently, if the things are cheap, I just pick them up without looking them up. But if people have things priced and they're a little pricier, I'll actually look them up just to make sure I'm not going to be losing out a bunch of money. But yeah, this one was a nice little surprise, $47.99 plus shipping. So it's all good to go. All right, so up next is an item that I don't typically pick up in normal circumstances, but I got this during the time when we were all locked down. We were all at home. There's no thrift stores, no garage sales, nothing like that. So I went on to some online auctions and I found these here. So this day I picked up a bunch of shoes. I was paying between $3 to $5 a piece on these shoes. And this one here, I'm not sure if I have $3 or $5 into it, but I'll throw them on the screen here. I'm not even sure what they're called, but they sold for $31.99 with free shipping. So if I have $5 into them, they're gonna cost me $7.50 to ship out. We got 32 out of them. So we're looking at, I don't know what the math is there. We're probably looking at about $15 net profit on these, which isn't too bad. They didn't take a horrible, like too long to sell. Probably had them listed for about a month and a half, maybe a month. So not too bad, but yeah, not something that I would typically pick up if I had other options. So let's go get this one out. All right, up next we have a Pokemon Snap game going out. So I got this in a recent haul where I picked up a bunch of Nintendo 64 stuff for 75 bucks. I've already broke down the numbers for you guys on that deal and told you what I was making, and then when I sold this I was gonna make, I can't remember what it was. I think I made like $90 net profit on everything when it was all said and done. So last one to sell, this Pokemon Snap game, I actually listed for higher than anybody else on the market. And the reason I did that is because of some YouTube friends. So I guess this game is going to be coming out on the Nintendo Switch soon. So they were saying that the price of that game was going to go up. So I just kind of anticipated that and just listed mine for high. And then I figured that all the cheap ones would sell off. And then when it got to where I wanted it to be, then it would start selling off. So we got $34.99 free shipping for this game. It's going to cost about $3.50 to ship out. So not too bad. So thank you all for recommending this game for me to sell a little bit higher, because we're able to get a little bit more money for it. So that's part of the reason I love having a YouTube channel, because everything that I do is being watched by thousands of people, and there are people that are watching me that have more knowledge than me on a lot of things, and then a lot more knowledge than me than on like specific things like video games. I'm not like an expert or anything. I just know that they're good and I pick them up and I look up comps and I just list them for what they're going for. But if I didn't have this channel, I probably would have sold this thing for like 21 bucks, called it a day. But I was able to squeeze out a little bit more. So thanks again for doing that. Really appreciate you guys. All right, next we got a tactical shirt going out. So I paid $3 a piece for these. It was an online arbitrage deal where I bought probably about 300 or more of these. So I have a whole ton of them. I've sold off a bunch of them already. But yeah, they're not super quick sellers. I sell about, I'd say on average, 1 to 4 a week. So 1 to 4 a week is going to take me a couple years to sell all these off when it's all said and done. But we're making some decent profit on these. They're selling for 25 bucks, free shipping. They cost me $7.50 to ship out. So you guys can do the math there. We're making let me just do the math real quick. All right, so here's the breakdown on the numbers. So 25 into it, costs $7.52 to ship out, $3 cost of goods, $3.25 for the eBay and PayPal fees. So we're netting $11.23 per item. Times that about by 300. It might be more. It's definitely at least 300 that I bought. And we're looking at, after everything's said and done, $3,369 net profit. That's money in the bank. All the fees and everything else is taken out that we'll have in the bank. So not too bad for an item that I could just throw in a little padded flat rate and call it a day. Super simple to ship out. All right, up next is an item that a lot of people would probably pass up if they saw it at like an estate sale or garage sale. So this is just a perfume. So it's called Night Blooming Jasmine by Jovan. So if you guys can see, this thing is pretty much almost empty. But this day I went to an estate sale and all their perfumes were 50 cents a piece. So I just picked them all up because I knew that perfume can be very good, even if it's just a little bit like this. This one here wasn't like a home run or anything, but this thing here sold for $16.99 plus shipping. The bar is just under $25 all in. So not too bad. It's going to take the right buyer for something like this. So because not everybody's looking for this little tiny perfume in this, you know. So, but yeah, keep your eyes out for these. Sometimes there's bottles that are this empty that'll sell for like $100. This wasn't that, but it's still pretty good for 50 cents into it. All right, so that's going to be it for today. I know it's going to be a short one, but I need to get all these things shipped out. I need to edit this video and I need to get it all uploaded and everything before I head out. We're heading out here in a couple hours, so I'm not going to do much more today on eBay. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. If you didn't, hopefully you enjoyed just watching in general. But I do appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I gotta be the first one there, not the last one there. I gotta be the first one there.